Welcome aboard the Disneyland Railroad. We're now departing from Main Street Station. At this time, I remind you to remain fully seated with your hands up, like the feet inside the train at all times. Please watch your little ones and make sure they're seated away from any openings. We are now en route to New Orleans Square Station. Along the way, we'll be passing along the wilds of the jungle.
Welcome aboard the Disneyland Railroad. We're embarking on a grand circle tour of the Magic Kingdom. We'll be stopping at New Orleans Square, Mickey's Toontown, and Tomorrowland. We'll also visit the Grand Canyon and make a trip back in time to the Primeval world and the age of the dinosaurs before returning to Main Street Station. As we begin our journey, remember that for a safe trip, you need to stay seated, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. And please watch your children.
Bienvenidos a bordo del Disneyland Railroad. Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren y cuide a los pequeños. Gracias.
Our first stop is New Orleans Square Station. But to get there, we need to pass through the wilds of Adventureland. It may seem peaceful through here, but trust me, it's a real jungle out there. Literally. So be on the lookout. You just never know what might be lurking along the rails. Just ahead is New Orleans Square. This station also serves some Tierland and Bayou country. If you'll be leaving us here, please remain seated until the train comes to a complete stop. Then watch your step as you get on. This is New Orleans Square Station. New Orleans Square.
Now arriving at New Orleans Square Station. Next to here for New Orleans Square, Bayou country, Adventureland, and Frontierland.
This is You're walking through we can get off the
Echo through the halls whenever candlelights flicker, where the air is deathly still. That is the time when ghosts are present, practicing their terror with ghoulish delight. Kindly step all the way in, please, and make room for everyone. There's no turning back now. Our tour begins here in this gallery, where you see paintings of some of our guests as they appeared in their corruptible, mortal state.
Already pull the portals, please drag your bodies away from the walls.
Your cadaverous pallor betrays an aura of foreboding, almost as though you sense a disquieting metamorphosis. Is this haunted room actually stretching? Or is it your imagination? And consider this dismaying observation. This chamber has no windows and no doors. Which offers you this chilling challenge to find a way out. Of course, there's always my way. Oh, frighten you prematurely. The real chills come later. Now, as they say, look alive, and we'll continue our little tour. And let's all stay together, please. There are several prominent ghosts who have retired here from creepy old crypts all over the world. Actually, we have 999 happy haunts here, but there's room for 1,000. Any volunteers? If you insist on lagging behind, you may not need to volunteer. And now, a carriage approaches to take you into the boundless realm of the supernatural. Take your loved one by the hand, please, and mind indulgence. Oh yes, and no imaginations, please. These spirits are frightfully sensitive.
The safety bar, please. I will no report. And heed this warning. The spirits will materialize only if you remain safely seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside. And watch your children, please.
Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del vehículo y cuide a los pequeñitos. Y ahora, prepárese.
Find it delightfully unlivable here in this ghostly retreat. Every room has wall-to-wall creeps and hot and cold running chills. Listen.
Send us a message from somewhere beyond. Goblins and ghoulies from last Halloween, awaken the spirits with your tambourines. Greetings and
The happy haunts have received your sympathetic vibrations and are beginning to materialize. They're assembling for it. Swing and wait. Don't expect they're assembling. I'll see you all a little later.
taken them to a Twain.
Happy thoughts materialize. I begin to vocalize with rainbows come out to Now close your eyes and don't try to hide for a city's food makes it hard for sight.
Just in time, there's a little matter I forgot to mention. Beware of hitchhiking ghosts. They have selected you to fill our quota, and they'll haunt you until you return. Now I will raise the safety bar, and a ghost will follow you home.
Please exit to your left by stepping away from the cars with your left foot first. Stand on the platform.
Be sure to bring your death certificate if you decide to join us. Make final arrangements now. We've been dying to have you. Be sure to bring your death certificate if you decide to join us.
Remain keeping hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the boat. And watch your children, and no flash pictures. Prepare to make sail. Bienvenidos a bordo.
See if there's any reservations that went by. Or whatever that's called.
These be the last friendly words you hear. You may not survive to pass this way again. Dead men tell no tale. No fear have ye of evil curses, says you. Properly warned ye be, says I. Who knows when that evil curse will strike the greedy beholders of this bewitched treasure.
Here I be, holding the treasure map and the key as well. What I wouldn't give to see the look on Captain Jack Sparrow's face when he hears tell 'tis only me what's got the goods. for that blasted pocket-picking pirate. People building nice keys. Blasted black iron.
I humbly accept this magnificent treasure as my reward for villainy, larceny, skullduggery, and besiegement. Now, bring up to me hearties, yo ho, yo ho, yo ho, a pirate's life for me. I raise a toast to one of my many shipmates lost at sea. Yes, mark my words, we'll meet again upon some stormy sea.
When next you sail,
It's made out of a Brazilian walnut, I'm told. I don't know how many walnuts you need to grind up to make one of these docks, but it must be about a Brazilian. Huh? Oh, that concludes your private VIP tour of the dock. We'll put it, just stay where you're at, we'll board the boat around you. Back it on up there. All right, toss him in, Skips. Come on in, one excited. Come on, happy. I'd rather you be overexcited than overboard. Yeah. Oh, wow, this is going to be a fun one. All right, I'm hitting it. Wave goodbye to those amazing freeloaders on the dock. You're working for free today. I haven't told them yet. Welcome aboard the world-famous Jungle Cruise! Yeah, early morning edition. Wow, we got a lot of horsepower in this baby. All right, well, my name is Skipper Brian. I'll be your skipper for as far as we get. Now, for your safety, please remain seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the boat. And parents, please watch your children. I'll be too busy watching for signs of danger. Oh, there's a sign, but it's in French. It says, don't share. I wonder what that means. It sounds fancy.
I think that one says beans.
We began, that one says beans, definitely. I know that one. We began our journey in the Amazon rainforest. Some of you felt the rain. If you did not feel the rain, you missed it. All right, I can tell it's going to be a long cruise for a couple of you. Right over there is the Temple of the Forbidden Eye. That's where famed archaeologist Indiana Jones is still searching for the world's greatest treasure. I don't know why he's searching in there. I'm right here. I used to work with Indiana Jones, you know, but I left because I didn't want my career to end in ruins. Now we're all in here, there's nobody over there, so I think I made the right move. There's our first sign of wildlife, the Himalayan tiger. We call him the Himalayan tiger because sometimes Himalayan up there, other times Himalayan way over here. Right now, him a standing. him a growling. And I think him a hungry, so I'm gonna speed up a little bit. Now we go from the Temple of the Forbidden Eye over there to the lesser known but still magnificent Temple of the Missing Contact Lens, right there. Yeah, he's been looking for years. I hope he finds it. That also marks the entrance to the Indian Elephant Bathing Pool. Now before we take any photos of anyone while they're bathing, I gotta make sure they have their trunks on. Yeah, it's safe. Go ahead. Can anyone tell me how I know these are Indian elephants, by the way? Anybody know?
They're great.
No, that's a good guess. It's actually because we're in India. It's the only place to see them, really. Hey, speaking of bathing, there's Bertha. She has been in that shower for 70 years this July. 70 years. You can tell from all the wrinkles. I'm not trying to wrinkle shame anybody, but somebody needs to see a pachydermatologist after a shower that long. Wow. Now, speaking of showers, Squirt has been messing with my boats. Get down, Squirt. Get down. Oh, he's coming back up. He's coming back up. Everybody hurry. You gotta duck. I'm not kidding. I'm kidding. It's just a little dry humor for you folks. I wouldn't put you in any danger. I wouldn't do that to you. Come on.
That's no fun.
I like you guys. I know, right? Oh, well, that sure looks like danger. Let's get closer to it. What do you say? Yeah, everybody keep your seats. We're speeding up towards the danger. That's how I live my life. Wow, we got some monkey business going on in the jungle this morning. All I can say about these guys is they are intense right now. They are intense. That guy's called the shots. He's showing me something special. It looks like a 38 special. We gotta go. Look what they did to my Jeep. They left the lights on. Now I'll never get it to turn over. I love doing those morning cruises. That's where the real fans come out. Who woke up this morning and said, Jungle Cruise, gotta do it? Yeah, me too. Were you crying when you said it? Because every single day, let me tell you, it's a grind. What an opportunity this is. If you look straight ahead right now, you will see the most stunning display of natural beauty you have ever seen in your life. All natural. You're welcome. Oh, there's also a waterfall, if you're into that, I don't know. Schweitzer Falls, named after the famed explorer, Dr. Albert Falls. If you miss any part of the falls, don't worry, we're going to go over it later. In the meantime, welcome to Africa, the longest river on Earth. It's the Nile River. It's over 4,000 miles long. It just goes on for miles and miles. Over here is an African bull elephant. African bull elephants have large ears, long tusks, and an amazing memory. Can anyone tell me how I know these are African elephants? Oh, they have large ears, long tusks, and I literally just said it, guys. This thing on? Welcome to the African belt. We call this area the African belt because it holds up the African pants. But look at this amazing rock formation. Isn't it a beaut? That joke is rock solid. I'll tell you that for a second. Some of my boulder material. Check out those zebras. They're the oldest animals in our jungle. You can tell because they're still in black and white. Yeah, those lions are eating that zebra. You know the problem with eating zebra, folks, is you got to keep alternating between light meat, dark meat, light meat, dark meat. It's exhausting. I know you've never seen anything like this before. Look, that rhino over there is wearing a toupee on his tail. Thought we wouldn't notice, but we did. Ridiculous. Look at that rug. You're not fooling anybody with that thing, Rhino. Come on, you gotta age gracefully, buddy. I'm not gonna argue with them. Never argue with a rhino. They'll always get their point across in the end. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh dear! There's two of them. He's hiding back there. Oh dear indeed. Folks, this just got a lot more dangerous. I just turned straight into the dangers of the hippo bathing pool. These hippos are vicious. They've sunk 4 of my last 5 boats. One more and I get a free smoothie. Let's see if today's the day. Remain calm. I'm going to do some last minute heroes. Here we go. Alright, I got the 2 in the trees. They're ready to pounce. I'll scare away the rest of these hippos the same way I scared away my last girlfriend. I love you! And there she goes. Never fails. Every time I open up, make myself vulnerable. There you go running. Happens every time. Always around the 2-month mark. That doesn't matter, I just saved everybody's life. Having a nice round of applause for the big hero of the boat. Thank you so much. It's really nice to get some positive feedback. I get nothing but negativity at home. My friends, my family, they all tell me my job's so easy, a monkey could do it. Can you imagine? Oh, the joke's on them because those are chimps. I can tell you the difference between a monkey and a chimp, but it's kind of a long tail, so I'm not going to bother. They're doing a great job. I would tell them to take a bow, but it looks like they already did. But speaking of chimps, are great love stories developing right here in the jungle. Look over here on the left-hand side of the boat. It's George and Annette. They have been in love for years, but every single morning they still give each other butterflies. Isn't that romantic? Oh, yeah, those butterflies, you know, they're not what they used to be. Check out these limestone deposits. They take 500 years to form, and most people just sail right on by because they take them for granted. Yeah, my sentiments exactly. I know what you really came here to see today, and I know it wasn't me. It was this right here. Get your cameras ready for the 8th wonder of the world. The backside of water! O2H! 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 You know, this is the backside. You get it. It's a chemistry joke. I should have warned you. I do tell chemistry jokes periodically. Yeah, they keep me in my element. Usually with a big reaction. Oh, do you like chemistry jokes? Yeah? I got a great one about oxygen and potassium. Do you want to hear it?
Yeah.
Well, it's not a great joke. It's just okay. I can tell you a joke about sodium, but nah. Hey, look, a snake is sitting in a tree. H-I-S-S-I-N-G. First comes love, and then comes a suffocating relationship from which there's no escape. Yeah, story of my life.
That's sodium joke right now.
All right, well, every attraction must end in a gift shop. We all know that. Here we are at Trader Sam's. I want to call your attention to that little guy spinning around in the corner up there. You see him spinning around and around? He's been doing that all morning long. I hear he's trying to set a new record. I hope he gets it. He's like, I hope y'all got that joke. I mean, who listens to records anymore? Oh, we have reached the saddest part of our journey. It makes me sad every time. It's the part where we have to say goodbye to each other after all the bonding we were doing. What an adventure. Indeed. I enjoyed myself so much with you guys. You know what? I think I'm going to go again. And again and again. For 8 hours. Keep those hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the boat. I don't want anyone to feel any peer pressure this morning. But in today's cruise with some poetry, roses are red, hippos don't float. Your free ride is over. Get out of my boat. Oh, it says standing ovation. I came to the first one today. All right. Don't go through those boxes in the center of a boat. They're there for your safety. I don't want anyone to get a jungle bruise on the jungle cruise. I'll leave you with one last joke for the mind readers. All you mind readers, this joke is for you.
Good morning.
Want to take them to Winnie the Pooh next time?
Yourself to Tiana's Foods to
300.
Turn your gumbo into a gift so special. It's just got to be shared. Our next band looks like they're just about ready. Here's the Blue Sky Social Club with a local favorite down in New Orleans.
Oh my God, my butt's wet.
party's about to begin. Tiana, shouldn't we have found some musicians by now?
Don't you worry, Louis. We're gonna find just what we need in the Bayou.
If you're looking for musicians, you don't have far to go. Tell the people about the television show.
We all go born together. Down here, that's how we do. Men for them and them for me.
Y'all, this man she found can play. Hallelujah!
They're the bees and knees. I would love for y'all to play at my party tonight.
Tiana, you were right. The Bayou's got just what we need.
They sure can't play, but we've got to keep searching high and low.
How long can I go?
Time to think big and to get tiny, 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 tiny.
Where did they go?
Don't know.
We have to find them.
Wow, this joint is hopping.
These tiny musicians you found really bring the heat.
Hope you enjoy getting tiny. Now let's get you back to your big, bold, beautiful self. Now let's get you to the party. You'll get there in no time. Yucky. Hey, on, y'all. Ooh, this is
to a complete stop. Then gather up your belongings and exit to your lair.
It's me, Tigger, and being safe is what Tiggers like best. So please stay seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside. And grown-ups, please watch your adorable little children. TTFN, ta-ta for now. It's me, Tigger, team up with a little bird, and being safe is what Tiggers like best. So please stay Please take seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside.
One blustery day in the 100-acre world, a little bear named Winnie the Pooh set off in search of honey.
Happy Wednesday! Ooh!
We'll take a picnic!
First the wind, and now this.
Whee! This is fun! Goodness gracious!
Talking about some Tigger. Beware! Heffalumps and woozles. Heffalumps and woozles. Steal honey. Beware. Beware. Heffalumps and woozles. Rise, you'll see them multiply.
Once you come it, you'll find that they love it. Because they love so long, they'll pay you price. Beware, 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 beware.
What a wonderful dream.
Wake up, Pooh. Wake up. Wake up, Pooh.
Pooh boy, it's your birthday.
It's time for your party, Pooh.
Hooray! Happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
Hooray! Happy birthday!
Hip, hip, hooray!
These are all for you, Pooh Bear.
Look at all those presents.
If you don't like my present, I'll take it back.
Tigger's love giving presents.
Wasn't that fun?
You hope you like mine.
vacation hotspot is Temple of the Forbidden Eye. Everyone's agog over this intriguing discovery by famed archaeologist Indiana Jones. They've heard rumors that it rewards visitors with unlimited riches, eternal youth, or visions of the future. There's just one little hitch, the ancient temple idol. If you so much as peek into its eyes, the next stop on your itinerary will be the Gates of Doom. This jubilant junior visited the Chamber of Earthly Riches. Looks like his allowance has gone up. Solid recently visited the Observatory of the Future. Maybe he can tell us who will win the World Series. Keep your eye on the globe.
Welcome, my friend.
Glittering gold. It is yours. Your path now leads to the gates of Doom.
We've got a problem here. Up to the left. And look, there's big ships up there.
You're on your own.
Thank you. And then when it's not in the pocket, it's like, engine roll up. I have one engine. I have 3 quarters. Letchman.
That's the leadsman calling out the depth marker so we can avoid running aground. Mark Twain is not just the name of a riverboat or a great American author. It also means the water here is 2 fathoms deep. That means it's safe enough for us to proceed on our steam-powered journey along the rivers of America. On our trip, we'll visit the magnificent Columbia of the Great Northwest, the graceful Missouri of the windswept plains, and the rugged Rio Grande along the border of Texas and Mexico. I'll be sure to point out interesting sights along the way, and even tell you about a legend or two. We begin our trip right here on the mighty Mississippi, heading south and ending up down in New Orleans.
And then the one part where we had to go ready to cross the dam, there was the one part like, and then there was a hand, and I go, that reminds me like the Incredible style of, how the figures were. And I go, they looked at it, and it wasn't going to cross. Each one had their own
ship to carry the stars and stripes around the world. The most famous landmark in this area is Tiana's Fields, built on an old salt dome and home to Tiana's Bayou adventure. From here, you can spot the Princess Princess Tiana's park. Head on over when you get the chance. Almost there. While you're in Bayou country, you might want to grab a raft and try your hand at the Explorer canoe. You can work up a real good sweat rowing one of those around the river. Me, I'll take the comfort of the Mark Twain Riverboat any day.
Way back.
As we head into the remote areas of the rivers of America, you're in for a real treat. I've been navigating these parts for years now, but I never get tired of taking in the breathtaking beauty of the Columbia River. The majestic trees, the stunning rock formations, the cascading waterfalls, the moose, deer, and elk along the banks. It's all so magnificent and so peaceful.
They can integrate the shooting range with the deer. They go, when they redid this, they really added a lot of.
Off to the side of it,
And the bridge here.
I do believe he's giving us a sign of peace. That means we're all clear as we head up the Missouri River to the home of the Plains Indians.
Thing is pretty
Off the port side of the river is a wise and shark, sharing the story of Bobsleds to Long Beach. He's telling the tale of how a woodpecker taught a young tribesman to take a rubber outfit and turn it into that most wondrous of musical instruments, the flute. It's a legend, the Lakota, passed down from generation to generation. Just beyond the shore is a tribe of Plains Indians setting up their camp along the banks of the river. They'll be here for a few months and then move on. As we continue our journey, keep a close eye on the riverbanks. There's a good chance we might catch a glimpse of moose, mountain lions, and other wildlife.
That was the other ones on card. taking pictures within a couple of feet of it, and I have to say, it's like it's a once in a lifetime moment when you're getting that.
Young Tom always said he wanted to be a pirate, and I think I see why. If you're a pirate, you don't need to get up early in the morning and go to school, and you never have to wash your face and hands. All you have to do is just look for treasure all day long. At least that's what Tom Silver thought. Just ahead is the Frontierland, where our journey ends. On behalf of our entire crew, I'd like to thank you for booking passage on the Twain. At this time, we ask that you prepare to disembark. If you're on one of the other decks, please make your way down to the first deck. The stairways to the right side and the back of the boat that offer the quickest and easiest route. We hope you enjoyed your voyage with us and that you'll visit us again real soon.
Before we have to come aboard, there are just a few reminders. When boarding the Mark Twain, please take your time, look down, and watch your step. If you have any little ones with you, please grab them firmly by the hand and help them all forward.
foam? Why but two would anyone need that much oxidizer foam?
It's a mystery.
Look, I think I'm gonna open one of the barrels.
Don't open the barrel guard.
I think I should open it.
Do not open it.
It doesn't feel like foam. It rattles.
Don't open it, guard. I'm telling you. Just get back to work.
It's not oxidizer foam. It's something that might not be exactly entirely legal.
Hello, this is Autopia, and I couldn't help overhearing because you are on the comm system and everyone can hear you.
But yeah, this isn't oxidizer foam, and these barrels that say oxidizer foam is actually...
But you must be mistaken, my friend. Shipping contraband disguised as innocent oxidizer foam would be smuggling. And we are not smugglers. No, indeed. No, we are a completely legitimate shipping company. Yes. Perhaps you should spend less time opening barrels and more time shipping them, my friend.
Yes, sir.
Just what? What? Yeah.
Welcome, my friend. Welcome. Wow, fine-looking group of flight professionals. You remind me of me, but without the bounty on your heads. Recognize a few of you. You've flown for me before. I can't believe you faked it. It's good you made it back. Good for you.
Oh no, one of the engines blew up again.
We'll talk later. I have to do everything around him. Yes. Hello, my friends. I am Hondo Onaka, and this is Onaka Transport Solutions. Today, I am offering the opportunity of a lifetime. I need flight crews to transport this valuable merchandise across the galaxy. Pilots to navigate, engineers to operate the ship, and gunners to defend the shipments. And that is where you come in. The Millennium Falcon. On loan for some very fast and very profitable expeditions. Chewbacca, my fine furry friend! Yes, as we agreed, you let us use the ship, we'll get you the supplies you need. It's a win-win. You help the resistance, and I get all the profits. What? The first order will never know we were there. Okay, time to go, so, bye-bye. We better go before he changes his mind. Move along, my friends. Listen carefully and remember, the better you work together, the more you earn. And if and when you are successful, the rewards will be astronomical for me. And, of course, after all, Eagle Smith, 7025. But this, they said 25. A brand new flight. Good luck to you all. You might need it. Today's flight takes you to the planet Corellia. You will be intercepting a first-order train shipment of coaxium. Gunners, you clear the path. Pilots, line up behind the train. And engineers, you harpoon that precious cargo. Now, despite what you may have heard, my friends, when you work for Onaka Transport Solutions, there is no need to worry. Everything is precise, professional, and... What do you mean, system failure? Oh, that's what you mean by system failure. Of course, I repaired the power couplers. I mean, not personally, but I had someone repair the... I think I had someone repair the power couplers. Never mind that. R5, access the emergency power supply. offline? Of course they are. What good is an emergency power supply if it's not ready in an emergency? This is unacceptable. I have a ship ready, a crew waiting, and nobody is making me any money. Does anyone have a lantern, a lightsaber, a little this is ridiculous. Follow the crew member and we'll get this fixed right away.
Step 1, listen.
For your safety, remain seated and supervise young ones.
Step 2, listen.
Por favor, permanezcan sentados y cuide a los niños. Gracias.
Step 3, listen. Alright, anyway. Pilots, gunners, engineers. You're going to be going side to side. You're going up and down. If you want to go left, go left. If you want to go right, go right. Easy. Now if you want to go up, you got to pull back. If you want to go down, you push forward. Okay? Feel. My gunners, you're going to be seeing these buttons over here. These square ones in the shape of a T. All you got to do, keep shooting. Don't stop, all right? Protect the ship. My engineers, very difficult instructions. There we go. Whatever flashes, press it. That's it.
That's
All
very,
right?
very
You're
complicated.
fixing everything, all right? This thing's a hunk of junk, so good luck with that. And by the way, next to your up and down control, it's going to be a big silver lever. When that flashes, pull it. It's going to send us into hyperspeed. Okay? It's very important you do that. Otherwise, it's going to take us forever to get there. I won't get paid today, nothing. All right? You have the brakes. Good luck. There's one button on your console, all right? Just one. You have to press it to activate the brakes. Press it when it starts flashing. Problem is, it's not labeled. I don't know which one it is. So genuinely good luck, all right? Okay. Gunners, you have very expensive torpedoes. We're not going to use them. They're very expensive. But if we're in trouble, we're going to need them, all right? Just hang tight right here. I'll be right back, all right?
I've never seen them before.
Thank you. Pilots, you're in the front, my gunners, you're in the middle, my engineers, you're in the back. We're going to place our bags on the ground. Let's get our seatbelts on.
¿Qué precio? Ahí te va a decir el botoncito. Sí, arriba, abajo y al lado. Cuando...
I know this one. Tu cinturón? Ah, there you go. Good. Perfect.
Is it not chocamos?
All right, everybody, hit that light. Let's get out of here.
Flight engineer, prepare desk. Hit your flashing buttons. We've got to be faster when we get Right, pilot, push the flashing button to take off. Pilot on the left, move your stick to fly right and left. Pilot on the right, pull back on the stick to fly up, and push forward to fly down. Weapons are online. Oh, watch it! Chewie makes flying this thing look easy, eh? Left pilot, hit the booster. Now let's go get that coaxial. Right pilot, make the jump to light speed.
Dale, man. ¡Ay! Okay,
Those heavy dies are protecting the train. Take them out! They've locked onto us. Take evasive action! Gunners, we need to defend ourselves. Open fire! Ah, there it is. After that plane. Right, engineer. Fire the harpoon. Excellent. Now, gunners, shoot the cargo free. Pilot brakes. Good work. Well, my my friends. That could have been much worse. Okay, it's much worse. Yes, you got one. Excellent, my friends. Now power up the ship. Well, I grab the coaxium. You see, just as I promised, my friend. Now that the resistance has what they need needed something for Hondo. Pilots, line up behind the train so we can harpoon that last car. Get behind the train. Flight engineers, fire the harpoons and wheel us in. Gunners, shoot the train. Oh, so close. Keep drilling. I think I will let you jump in. Oh, that's things are getting... Thanks. A distraction! Fire the missiles at the train! Hurry! It's coming down! Let's pilot! Hit the boosters! Boost! 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 We made it! I don't believe it, but we made it! Now, let's get out of here! Your hyperdrive has failed. Pilots, evasive maneuver. We've got company. You is right. We cannot let them follow us back to the resistance. He's the last. You did it. Watch out! Oh, that's going to be hard. Great job, my friends. You retrieved one container of coaxium. This will greatly help the resistance. You have heard the First Order and made Chewie proud. Now after my modest profit, your cut minus what you owe me for damaging the Falcon. Hey, not bad.
20%.
All right, I am making an executive decision. Everybody out. Go on, get out.
You heard the boss. Everybody out of here.
Now, Pooh, ¿de quién se el teléfono?
Assembled. Good. Shouldn't you be in flight prep? Recruits, thank you for joining the cause. A covert resistance team led by my friend Finn has infiltrated a First Order Star Destroyer that is now headed to this system. Your outpost on Batu is no longer safe. We have transports waiting to take you to General Organa's secret base on Pucara. I'll regroup with you there. The Resistance desperately needs your help in our fight against Kylo Ren and the First Order. Remember, it is vital that you keep the location of the Pucara base secret. Lieutenant Beck, one of our top commanders, will lead you.
Affirmative. Transport is ready. 9 and I shall personally see them delivered.
Thank you, Lieutenant. Welcome to the cause. May the Force be with us.
Commander Poltam and a squadron of X-Wings shall escort us to the rendezvous point on Pucara.
Roger. This is Black Leader. I hear you're a fine-looking group of recruits. Oh, no time to waste. Let's get you on your way to the General.
Stand clear. Deck doors opening now.
Hurry, all recruits to transport. No need for safety.
Affirmative. Deck 3, you are clear for launch. Thank you, Nine. Black Leader, are you and your team ready?
Affirmative. Engines are hot. Red 2, go 5, report. Red 2, check.
Go 5 standing by.
Engage repulsors and hold on, recruits. All ships, launch. I am Lieutenant Beck. As you heard from Ray, I have been tasked with getting you to Bakara.
Red 2, blue 5, keep it tight now. Let's get ready to make that jump to light speed on my mark.
Black Leader, we're picking up an unusual signal. Are you spotting anything?
Yeah, I see it. We'll check it out. BB-8, what do you got?
There appear to be a number of small craft heading our way. Raise the shields.
We got company. First order TIE fighters. Reroute! Reroute! Red 2, blue 5, we got a clear path so transport can make the jump. They're all over us.
We lost Red 2, more incoming. Blue 5 taking evasive action.
Try to shake him, Blue.
I'm trying, but...
We lost blue 5. I'm gonna try to draw them away.
Copy that. Get us clear so we can make the jump.
Be ready. You won't have much time.
Where are all those TIE fighters coming from? Star Destroyers.
Get out of there!
We can't. We're caught in a tractor beam. It's pulling us in.
Our hands are plans to make this a fair fight. Don't worry, I'm coming back for you. Stay strong.
Is there anything we can do? No. No, the tractor beam will be too strong.
Cargo vessel TR-141, identify yourselves and prepare to be boarded.
This is TR-141. We are a civilian vessel. By whose authority are we being detained?
By the authority of the First Order, Resistance scum. Now bring down your shields and prepare to be boarded.
They'll want the location of our secret base. Tell them nothing. The future of the Resistance is at stake. I have a bad feeling about this. Stand back from those doors.
Vessel is now under First Order control. All smart for interrogation of business log.
Leave us.
Yes, General.
Enemies of the First Order. We will soon snuff out your meager resistance. You chose the wrong side, and now you will pay. The Resistance prisoners.
You have what I want. You know the location of the secret base, and I will take it from you.
We are needed on the bridge.
Keep the prisoners here. I will return to finish this personally.
Take this corridor to the turbo lift, then head down to the escape pod base. Those droids are programmed to return you to Batuu. Hurry and don't get caught. Lieutenant Beck will guide you.
Recruits, for your safety, stay seated with seatbelts securely fastened. Keep hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the transport and supervise your children. Tell them it's a prisoner transfer. Did it work? Good. Now get a move on. There's a clear path to the turbo lifts at the end of the hallway. Turn right. Drone droid. You're lucky it didn't spot you. Take those turbo lifts and stay out of trouble.
Hey, you're not authorized.
The escape pod steps towards! Wait, why are you going up? I said down! Up is bad! Up is real bad!
The Resistance will attempt to rescue the prisoners.
They have neither the resources nor the courage to engage us.
You underestimate their conviction. Raise the shields!
Shields? I see no evidence.
Now!
Sound the alarm! All personnel to their stations!
Sir, the prisoners have escaped.
How brave, but ultimately hopeless. There's nowhere to run.
Fire the vengeful cannons!
Personnel, abandon ship. I repeat, abandon ship.
Your efforts are wasted. You cannot escape me. Your precious resistance is about to be destroyed.
Okay, you're clear. Your escape routes came in a little off target. Ground crews will meet you outside the wreck. All right, nice job, recruits. Not what you signed on for, but hey, you're resistance now. I think I have that authority. Right, Beck? Where's the lieutenant? I need eyes on Beck. I know. Scaffolding's spot people.
More escape pods down in Sector 4. Verification pending from Key Command personnel.
Lieutenant Lightyear.
Beck! You're alive!
I should hope so. Great job, recruits. Thanks to your heroism, the location of the Resistance base is secure. Bravo! Yes, R5, you too.
From New Orleans for your station. I can now remind you to remain fully seated with your hands down on your feet. Please watch a little way to make sure you get away from any openings. We are now in route 2 to Town Depot. We get off at 210. On the way, we'll count the route Bayou Adventure along the rivers of America and the Big Thunder Mountain Trail.
To those just joining us, welcome aboard the Disneyland Railroad. To ensure a safe ride, stay seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. And please watch your kids. Entering the frontier as it looked more than a century and a half ago. This is my favorite part of the journey. Around every bend, natural beauty as far as the eye can see. People like you have been riding these rails since the ancient times, traveling through nature's wonderland in a matter of days, rather than the months it used to take by moving a stagecoach. Steam power not only fuels these iron horses, but the dreams of a whole new generation as it moves west into the great frontier. Of course, some of those dreams and the stories that went with them were pretty darn wild and downright unbelievable, like on Big Thunder Mountain, where I hear that mysterious spirits are very cold of those lightning trains and turn them into the wildest ride in the wilderness. Also the gateway to Fantasyland, where you'll find many of your favorite Disney animated characters and stories. If you're leaving us here, please wait until the train comes to a full stop. Remember your personal belongings and step.
Everything myself, and she's ship-shape. Wait, I guess I really mean she's coaster-shaped.
There's two.
And then how do you start? All the way forward. Head on in. All the way forward. Just hang tight, okay? So your whole family's here.
All the way forward. Show no, there's. Alrighty, those doors are closing.
Nothing can stop us now. I'll tell you how. Make it happen.
Stay. We'll get away and have the perfect picnic.
Now we're down the open highway. Just a Hi, Goofy.
Well, beautiful day for a picnic.
Yep, we're off to the park.
See you all there.
Nothing can stop us now. I don't know how, but we're very trouble.
Oh, hiya, folks. Want to take a ride on the train? Excuse me, you wait. Do you mind helping these good people into the cartoon while I fix this here locomotive?
Sure, Goofy. No problem.
Thanks. Be back in a jiffy to pick you all up.
You don't have any other plans? Well, heck, picnickers! Told you nothing was gonna go wrong.
Nothing can stop us now.
This is a respectable club, so if you ain't got the dough, well, get no visitors. If you ain't got the password, you ain't coming in. So answer it. Hey, what do you think you are, Mickey Mouse?
We almost got that hole in the wall all fixed up. Show's going great. Right on schedule. The crowd, too. Thank you.
On the streets of Toontown with the Toon toxin. So beware, all citizens of Mickey's Toontown are at great risk to life, limb, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness.
You can say that again.
All citizens of Mickey's Toontown are at great risk to life, limb, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. And have a nice day.
What are you kidding me?
Now back to our regularly scheduled program.
The preceding special report, which rudely interrupted our regularly scheduled program, was brought to you by the Big Bad Wolf Demolition Company.
Danger! Danger!
Hey! Let go of it!
This ought to put you out of business. This is gonna hurt you a lot more than it's gonna hurt me.
This'll make the sweat. Now we sent for you, the one, the only, Casey Jr. In a moment, he is going to take the wild animals. That's you, on a trip around Storybook Land. For a safe trip, please stay seated in your cages and cars while we're rolling, and keep your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. Oh, and remember to watch your children too. All aboard! Bienvenidos. Para su seguridad, permanezca sentados y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren. Y cuide a los niños. Gracias. Now, Casey, let's get this show on the road, or track. All aboard! All aboard!
time is funny little whistle sound. Everybody hurries to the circus grounds. Time for lemonade and Cracker Jack. Casey Jr.'s back, Casey Jr.'s back. Every time it's funny little whistle sounds. Everybody hurries to the circus grounds. Time for lemonade and Cracker Jack. Casey Jr.'s back, Casey Jr.'s back.
Good morning, friends, and welcome aboard. My name is Dora, and I'm going to be your captain aboard the Canal today. Now, just a few friendly reminders before we start our story. That's for your safety. We ask that you please remain seated, keeping all hands on, seat right inside the boat at all times. And parents, please keep an eye on any young children so our story doesn't take any unexpected turns. Now, most people will travel the stories through the pages of a book, but when doing so in person, the methods are a bit more magical or truly menacing. However, I like to say, when there's a whale, there's a way. And while it may seem like we're being swallowed by the jaws of monster, the whale, the very same whale that swallowed Pinocchio. Don't worry, friends. We simply help you to transport us into the magical world of Storybook Land.
Oh no, run.
Now we begin as all good stories do with once upon a time, so there was a big bad wolf who lived in the cave coming up on our left. He's always chasing after the three little pigs, but don't worry, they live safely across the way in their three houses. One made of straw, one made of sticks, and one made of 100% guaranteed wolf-proof bricks. And just around the river bend, our story is already taking quite a strange turn. For coming up on our left-hand side, you'll soon see a quaint English village where a little girl named Alice lives. One golden afternoon, she decided to follow the white rabbit down the rabbit hole, and down she fell into Wonderland, where things only became curiouser and curiouser. But if Wonderland isn't your cup of tea, look no further than the second star to your right, and you'll see London Park, where Peter Pan and the Darling Children first took flight. With faith, trust, and pixie dust from Tinkerbell, they were all off to Neverland, where they would never ever have to grow up. And just one jump ahead is the city of Agrabah, and the very same marketplace where a street rat named Aladdin first stole the heart of Princess Jasmine. For the two were from two different worlds, the help of their friends Abu, Carpet, and Genie. True love prevailed, and they lived happily ever after in the sultan's palace. Love blooms in places like these, just like the roses that bloom in the golden archways above us. In fact, these are the very same archways that Jasmine and Aladdin went soaring over, under, and sideways through on their magic carpet ride to a whole new world. And while these stories have their pages full of hope and light, they have their pages of mystery as well, such as the Cave of Wonders, which is home to many treasures, including a magical lamp, which is the home of an all-powerful genie. Now the legend has that those who free the genie from his lamp are granted 3 wishes, but maybe if we wish a wish right now, it might even come true. Snow White wished for a safe place to stay after fleeing from her mother, the evil queen, and came across the cottage on the page to our right, home of the 7 dwarves, who granted her shelter in exchange for her kindness. On the page to our left, Cinderella wished to go to the ball, but was forbidden to do so by her wicked stepmother. Thankfully, her fairy godmother was there to grant her wish, and she danced the night away with her Prince Charming until midnight, when her carriage turned back into a pumpkin that can be seen on the hillside today. Now, while magic might have its limits, thankfully true love does not, as Cinderella and her prince were reunited and they lived happily ever after. Well, this is hearing Storybook Land are often inspired by dreams, whether these are dreams of happily ever after, or the dreams one they have when they're falling asleep amongst rolling hills of patchwork plants, just like the ones on our left-hand side, inspired by the 1933 Silly Symphonies cartoon Lullaby Land. There's magic everywhere here in Storybook Land, all the way down into our miniature plants, as they are all real. However, thanks to the help of Tinkerbell and her pixie dust, they will never grow up and will continue to stay this little forever and ever. Now, I've read some stories about some pretty bad drivers, but none of them as terrible as J. Thaddeus Toad, whose manor we are approaching on our left-hand side. We could try and knock, but it doesn't look like he's home front. The Toad is usually elsewhere in Fantasyland, off on a wild ride to nowhere in particular. And just past Toad Hall is the kingdom of Arendelle, where Queen Elsa's ice palace sits atop the frozen fjords. You see that her sister Anna and their friends Olaf, Kristoff, and Sven learned her sisterly love to start a first part. Meanwhile, in our Alpine village across the way, Woodcarver Geppetto wished upon a star-sized puppet to become a real boy. After Pinocchio saves them both the job of Mom to go the whale, the Blue Fairy was more than happy to make their dreams come true. And our final story begins when a little mermaid named Ariel traded her fins for a pair of legs and took her first shaky steps on land to become a part of our world. Though her story ends on land to our right, Princess, Castle by the Sea, it begins to our left, so behind our waterfall you might have the ghost of Atlantica, where her father King Triton and her 50 friends, Flounder and Sebastian live. And as we close the final chapter in our storybook and we approach the dock, we ask that you please remain seated, keeping all hands on deck fingers inside of the boat, until we reach a full and complete stop at our dock. Once we do, I'll be asking you all to stand up together on my count of 3, in the center of the boat for balance, to make sure none of us have to go finding Nemo.
You know, Dumbo's a real high flyer. So as to make your flight a safe one, please don't.
In Wonderland began when I followed the white rabbit down to Matterhorn. All of a sudden, I fell. Down, down, down.
Oh, looking for the white rabbit? Well, have a look around.
Oh, Mr. Rabbit, wait, please.
He went this way. No, that way. I'm late for the important date. Okay, goodbye. I'm late.
Came in here.
This way. Something? I'm not sure where I am either.
Right. Don't go, please.
We could try this way.
Since this is the thought we dread, we're making the Moses red.
Don't tell the queen what you will see.
Or say that's what we said.
Her Imperial Highness, the Queen of Hearts, and the King.
Shall we play croquet?
Rule 42. The Queen will always win.
With their head! Off with their head!
Goodness! Welcome to the Mad Tea Party, where everything is quite mad. To ensure your safety, please remain seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside while your teacup is spinning. And please do watch your children. To spin your teacup, just keep turning the wheel to the right or to the left. The faster you turn it, the faster you go. Well, it's off to the tea party. Please say hello to the Mad Hatter.
Bienvenidos al Mad Tea Party. Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga sus manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro de la taza. Y por favor, cuide a sus pequeñitos. Chao.
Seated until your teacup stops, and then follow the signs to the nearest exit. Ta-ta! Please visit us again.
Now that they've run out of steam, please look out. Gadget belongings. Watch your step and hold carefully towards your screen next to you.
Once again, for those of you currently from Mr. Toon, we are
Welcome to Toon. To ensure a safe and glorious drive home, remain firmly seated, hands on free. Oh!
guilty. And so that is all.
Pinocchio's home!
stow glasses, cameras, and any other loose items in the seatbelt. Glasses, cameras, and any other loose items. For your safety, remain seated with your seatbelt fastened. Keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the box. Please, check it. Para su seguridad.
With your seatbelt fastened. Permanecer sentado, por favor.
Seated with your seatbelt fastened, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the bobsled. And please, check it. Thank you.
Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado con el cinturón de seguridad ajustado y mantenga.
Please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened. Permanecer sentados, por favor.
Now I see so much. We love you.
We're now en route to Tomorrowland.
Like, what's
Hello, everyone. Thanks for joining us on the Disneyland Railway. For a safe ride, remember to stay seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. And please watch your kids.
Que cada hijos y bienvenidos a bordo. Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren y cuide a los pequeños. Gracias.
As we leave Toontown Depot, we get a real nice view of the happiest land of them all, Fantasyland. You can see people stepping onto It's a Small World just below us. And, off in the distance, majestic Matterhorn Mountain.
Look at Mommy and Daddy on that picture.
We're now steaming forward into the future to a land inspired by visions of tomorrow, both practical and imagined. Here you'll find rocket ships and starships, submarines and Astro blasters, and, if you look overhead, maybe a glimpse of a Mark 7 monorail. This is the latest version of Toon's daily operating hours in the entire Western Hemisphere, gliding above Disneyland since 1959. Below the monorail and us are the fun-filled roadways of the Autopia. Drivers of all ages can get behind the wheel of these cars. No experience or license required. If you're into soaring spaceships or doing battle with evil empires and emperors, Tomorrowland is definitely the place for you. Speaking of which, we're pulling into Tomorrowland Station right now. If you're leaving us here, just stay seated until we come to a full stop. Gather your belongings, including lightsabers and Astro blasters, and step carefully from the train. Thanks, and have fun in the future. For the rest of you, just sit tight. We'll be on our way again in just a minute.
Pero no hay mucha espera, ¿no? ¿Qué te digo? 10 minutos. over at Jaws.
Oh.
Actually, no, that's a joke. That's where they got the name from because they named the shark burst during Jaws' production.
All ahead, 1/3.
All ahead, 1/3.
G'day, this is the captain speaking. Now that we're underway, I'd like to welcome you aboard. As the conditions of our voyage may be unpredictable, please remain seated at all times. Stand by to dive.
Diving station.
Main induction closed. Pressure in the boat.
Pressure readings are normal.
Flood the main ballast tanks. Let's take her down.
I like it, sir.
Dive. Trim out diving planes, 3 degrees.
Trim out diving planes, 3 degrees now.
Take it out easy. Catch her at 10 fathoms. Speed 06 and 1/2 knots.
06 and 1/2.
Steer 30 degrees.
30 degrees.
All ahead full. Steady as she goes.
All ahead full.
As we leave the coast behind and head towards open water, you'll notice that this is a popular spot for divers searching for exotic fish.
Who's that?
20 degrees. Set course directly over the lost city.
I like it, sir.
Wow, that's a really big one.
Lost City, dead ahead, sir.
Thanks. Stand by for weather watch.
Radar on, standing by.
Our destination today is quite extraordinary. A newly erupting deep water volcano. Even here in the shallows, we can see evidence of such geothermal forces constantly at work. You can tell by our surroundings that they can make some pretty dramatic changes to the landscape. These remnants of an ancient civilization were hidden for centuries beneath the ocean floor. Hidden until unearthed by a tremendous volcanic event. Steer 40 degrees.
Right rudder, 40 degrees.
Mind your distance to port and starboard.
Aye, aye, sir.
As we leave this long-lost community behind, we're about to enter a community of a different kind, the coral reef. The colourful reef that surrounds us is a biological community that thrives in warm, shallow waters. It usually takes more than a year for a coral to grow only 1 inch. An amazing fact when you consider that Australia's Great Barrier Reef stretches over 2,000 kilometres.
Radar 1, surface storm ahead, sir.
No worries, we'll take her down fast and deep. All controls, 8 degrees down.
Down 80.
Set course to 70 degrees true. Steady as she goes.
Aye, sir.
The fish world has always been considered a silent habitat. But now, thanks to remarkable advances in marine technology, we can use instruments such as our sonar hydrophones to actually hear the fish talk.
Let's go explore the big blue world.
Mr. Ray, we can't explore without Nemo.
I'm sure we'll see him any minute now.
Nemo!
Oh, science is great. There's so much to know. I'm more explorers. It's time to go.
What if Nemo's shooting up that Nemo, blood eggs and tasty waves? Sure, squirt. Where? You should see it, dude. You'll be like, whoa, like, whoa. Let's go. Follow me. We see you. It's like we're under here, Mom.
Nemo! Oh, lost again! Nemo!
Captain, we're approaching the EIC.
Hold her steady. Take her into the car. All head standing.
Aye,
The powerful flow of the East Australian current is like an undersea highway. Many creatures can be found commuting in this current, including the majestic sea turtle.
It's you! Welcome to the EAC, Minnie Marlin!
This is fun! We're gonna hit the
Aren't you loving your little dudes? Nemo! This is not funny, and I know funny! I'm a clownfish! Nemo!
Dude, check it out! Wow! It's a big, sunken butt! Sweet!
Nemo! Where are you, Nemo?
Who's Nemo?
I am looking for my son!
Ooh, I can help.
It's Nemo!
Where?
I don't know. That's why I'm trying to find
By who?
my son Nemo. You know that.
I do.
We went on a huge adventure together, which you don't remember at all.
Is he
Morsels. There's nothing I like better than canned food. Oh, don't worry. I'm not going to eat you. At least not all at once. No, Bruce. Remember the pledge. Right then. I am a nice shark, not a mindless eating machine. People are friends, not food. Right then, mates. Easy does it. On one of these balloons. That's it. Easy.
Hero stations. System G.
Holding steady, sir.
Right. Let's resume speed.
All ahead full.
Hey, Squirt, what are those twinkling things? I don't know. Race in there. Okay, go.
Dory! Wait! What?
I see pretty lights.
I see them too.
Reach for the light.
It's getting closer.
Closer.
Something touched me.
It was me.
How do I know it's you? It could be anybody.
It's not anybody. It's me.
Do I know you?
Dory!
Talk about a small world. My name's Dory too.
Oh, what's that? It looks like...
Ooh, me first. I'm thinking of something pink and bouncy that looks like a balloon.
Ah, jellyfish!
Right. Okay, now I'm thinking of something pink, kind of balloon. Boing.
That's jellyfish!
You're good. Boing. And I'm thinking
Jellyfish! And the next one, jellyfish!
All right, Mr. Smart.
when fish can fly.
Oh, I found Chico!
Nemo! It's Nemo! Yay! Nemo! Hey, girl! We saw a huge volcano go kaboom! Oh, you made me eat! Hey, Dad! You should see me surf the volcano!
Oh, give me some food. Noggin.
Nemo, check out all the whales! Sydney Plankton, he says that whales only eat krill. Then why is that whale eating that yellow submarine, dude? Whoa! That's one hungry whale! Sydney Plankton's never gonna forget this.
Does it smell kind of whalish to you? Is it me? That's funny. Sounded like, hold on tight, I'm in a Just keep swimming. Whoa, a big yellow whale! Wait, stop! Goodbye! Just keep swimming. What do we do? We swim.
Crikey.
Should I enter any of this into the log?
No, mate, forget it. Nobody would believe it anyway. We better take her up before we have a run-in with a sea serpent or an encounter with a mermaid.
Aye, Captain.
We are servicing and approaching our home port. We've enjoyed having you aboard on this adventurous voyage. Thanks for joining us and have a top day. Stand and disembark to your right. Take small children by the hand and watch your step up the ladder. Please use the handrail. All ashore, please. Check you later.
Not videotape, but
Yep.
videotape is very 80s. You have reflection.
Not foggy, a little bit. I know, finally.
Hello, everyone. Welcome aboard the Disneyland Monorail. We are now beginning a 2.5-mile journey to downtown Disney Station and back. For a safe trip, remain seated, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the cabin. Be sure to watch your children and no smoking, please.
Bienvenidos. Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren y cuide a los niños. Por favor, se ruega no fumar.
You are riding aboard the Mark 7, the latest generation of Disneyland monorails. When Walt Disney introduced this attraction in 1959, it was the first daily operating monorail system in the Western Hemisphere. Just ahead is Disney California Adventure, where you'll find Disney stories told in unique and exciting new ways. That towering fortress in the distance is home to the Toon collection, where the collector showcases his newest acquisitions, the Guardians of the Galaxy. We're now passing Grizzly Peak, land of scenic wonders, where you can experience the beauty and exhilaration of free flight in Soarin'.
Oh, this is Soarin' here?
Yeah, this is Soarin'.
Coming into view is Disney's Grand Californian Hotel and Spa. This imaginary masterpiece was inspired by the state's natural wonders and features the arts and crafts style of the 19th century. Arriving at Downtown Disney Station, gateway to the Downtown Disney District and the Disneyland Resort Hotels. If you will be leaving us here and returning later today, please hold on to your park ticket as you leave the station. You may reboard the monorail for a return trip to Tomorrowland up until 1/2 hour prior to Disneyland closing. Please remain seated until the monorail comes to a complete stop and the doors have opened. Then gather your belongings, lower your head, watch your step, and exit to the left of the monorail. Thanks for traveling with us today, and we hope you enjoy your visit to the Disneyland Resort.
Is everyone going back to Tomorrowland?
With us. Those of you who have just joined us, welcome aboard the Disneyland Monorail. For your safety, please remain seated, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the cabin. Watch your children, and no smoking, please.
Bienvenidos a bordo. Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren y cuide a los niños. Por favor, se ruega no fumar. Gracias.
We're now en route to our final stop, the Tomorrowland Monorail Station. Along the way, you can get a bird's eye look at the Downtown Disney District, Disney's Grand Californian Hotel and Spa, and Disney California Adventure. To the left of the monorail is the main entrance of Disneyland, the happiest place on Earth. Disneyland is truly an American original. Since its opening in 1955, it has hosted hundreds of millions of guests from around the world, including presidents, kings, and celebrities. It is the original Disney theme park, created and enjoyed by Walt Disney himself. To the right is our transportation plaza, where you'll find taxis, hotel shuttles, and public transit stops.
I know.
We're about to enter Disneyland. Some of the clearances are pretty tight up ahead, so be sure to remain seated, keeping your hands and arms inside the cabin.
That's where you come in. On the other side of the bridge.
Oh,
This is Tomorrowland, a land inspired by science fact and fantasy. Below us is the Submarine Lagoon, where you can dive into a fantastic underwater adventure aboard the Finding Nemo submarine Voyage. Across the way are the icy peaks of Matterhorn Mountain, home of the world's most famous bobsled run. And beneath us is the Autopia, where drivers of all ages can travel the road to tomorrow. As we cruise over Tomorrowland, our pilot would like to share a few program reminders.
Welcome to Tomorrowland tonight for entertainment. We have Mickey's Mix Magic Protection Show at 9:30 in front of the castle. After that showing, Disneyland will be closing at 10 p.m. So if you wish to catch the last train out of Disneyland Park tonight, you must be back in the Tomorrowland train platform before 10 p.m. Thank you. Enjoy the rest of your day here at Disneyland.
There are no fireworks this evening, right? Not tonight. Okay, so we can go back to
To the right of the monorail, you just might spot the sparkling gold spires of one of Disney's most beloved attractions. It's a small world. And now we're riding alongside the happiest kingdom of them all, Fantasyland, home of Pinocchio, Snow White, Peter Pan, and other storybook characters. Approaching the Tomorrowland Monorail station, our final destination. Please remain seated until the monorail comes to a complete stop. Then collect your belongings, watch your head, and step carefully from the train. On behalf of all of our crew, thanks for traveling with us, and we hope you'll have a happy and memorable visit here at Disneyland. This is the Tomorrowland Monorail station.
Dad, watch your step with today.
I know we're waiting.
Reminder for all pilots. These missions can feel like a high-speed roller coaster type ride in the dark with sharp turns, sudden drops, and stops. Follow all pre-launch procedures, including sewing hats, glasses, and all loose possessions in the cargo pouch located directly in front of you. To prepare for launch.
Oh, see the new lights. The new lights. The new lights. Yeah. Well, it's not new. They're like they just turn on and off. Yeah. I think it's cool, right?
That's definitely news. We were stuck in this tunnel a couple weeks ago.
Attention pilots, stand by for mission briefing.
Pilots, we detected a star destroyer near Jakku. Reporting our conversation.
would want to race around the galaxy is quite beyond me. But I'm certain you'll have a wonderful life. And it's really quite lovely.
Carry on luggage and packages with you at all times. Never accept packages from any life form or droid you are not familiar with.
We must all be vigilant. Spies here. They don't look suspicious to me at all. Strange, perhaps, but
All Star Tours pilots are programmed to deliver you on time, every time. So when your plans call for intergalactic travel, call Star Tours.
Sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight.
Contact your travel agent today.
Will the owner of the red and black Sarasub land speeder, vehicle ID THX1138, please return to your craft. Thank you.
I do sometimes wonder why Captain Antilles volunteered our services to Star Tours. But at least we're safe, Autu.
Attention, the current security threat has been raised to level 5.
Which reminds me, I suggest we run a diagnostic of the shield defenses. Better to be safe than sorry.
Attention. We are now ready to begin pre-boarding for Flight 6017 non-stop service to Coruscant. All passengers traveling this young may board at this time. We will begin our
Captain Rex.
Look at this. I see a lot of these. Souvenir hats in the shape of Jar Jar Binks. How goofy is that? Oh, you humans and the stuff you pack. I'll never understand it.
I hope you enjoy your tour. Don't do anything I wouldn't do, and I wouldn't do.
It's gonna be worth it, especially later when it's
That's it. Keep it moving. You're in the correct line. How are you? Hi there. Nice to scan you. Long time no see. My optic circuits have been out. They're back now, and I see everything. That's it.
Did you? Thank goodness I caught you. I just received word that the captain is having some sort of technical problem. And that's why I assisted Atlas that you were yesterday. Don't you tell me to hide me where the good copper priest. I know exactly what time you depart. Just do your copy and I'll do mine. Excuse me, Captain.
Who are you?
Senior Review, Systems Analyst.
It's about time. Binary motivator, exactly.
Binary is like a second language, even. I can't fix the motivator from here.
Just make it quick. We're scheduled to depart in a few minutes.
So there's no time to lose. Off you go. Shoot. Shoot the droid. What? Now this is malfunctioning.
Please pay attention to the following safety information. When the automatic doors are open, please proceed directly across the ramp into the tunnel. Continue to move all the way across your aisle, filling in every available seat. Galactic regulations require that all carry objects are safely stowed beneath your seats. To fasten your restraint, use the yellow strap to pull the belt out from the right side of the seat and snap the belt into the buckle on your left. For your safety, remain seated throughout your flight with your restraints securely fastened, and please watch your children.
Para su seguridad, permanezcan sentados con el cinturón de seguridad ajustado. Cuiden a los pequeños.
Do not put on your flight glasses until instructed to do so by a inspector. One final reminder, smoking and photography are never permitted on any Star Tours flight. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask the Star Tours agent. You'll be boarding in just a few moments. Thank you.
All passengers, please prepare for immediate boarding.
Star Tours 1401, you are cleared for departure. Initiate takeoff sequence.
What?
Auto takeoff sequence initiated.
R2-D2, what's going on here? We are not ready for takeoff. The captain isn't on board yet. You know I can't fly this thing. No, neither can you. We need a proper pilot.
Attention, all transports hold for security clearance.
Stormtroopers will be deactivated for sure.
Hold it right there, Captain.
No, I'm not actually the captain.
We're looking for this rebel spy. Have you seen him?
No one on this transport could possibly be a spy.
This is the speeder we're looking for. Blast him!
Heels up, R2. Where are we going? We just passed the end of the moon. Oh, look out! Oh, fix those engines immediately. You know I can't swim. And neither can you. Hang on! What a ghastly place. Oh, go away, beastly thing. Go away! Artem, save us!
I am Lando Calrissian, mission with the Resistance.
General, how bless you. Nice to see a familiar face.
Well, it's good to see you too. And you too, R2. Listen, the First Order is rallying its forces. We need your help. Rendezvous at the coordinates I'm transmitting. Good luck.
R2, I really don't think we should rush into This is suicide! We'll be smashed to pieces! In the event we don't make it, I want you to know that you have been the most wonderful passengers. Pull up, R2! Pull up!
All pilots, this is it.
You're right, R2. This mission cannot fail. Activate the laser cannons.
Watch it, Red 9. You've got 2 ties on your tail.
They're only tight. I can't shake them.
R2, the odds of successfully taking out 2 TIE fighters at once is approximately better than I thought. Well done!
All right, squad. Start the attack run. Remember, aim for the cannon.
What are you waiting for? Fire!
We did it! Thanks for your help, Star Tours.
It has been an honor. We'll be safe here, number 2. I hope. Yes, R2. I believe this adventure is just beginning. What are you looking at? Go away!
Please remain seated until the captain has opened the exit doors. You may then unlatch your safety restraints by pressing the release button on your left. Make sure you have all your personal belongings as you exit. Thank you for flying Star Tours. Bye-bye.
Surrounded by giant robots. It's an attack by the evil Emperor Zurg, sworn enemy of the Galactic Alliance. Send reinforcements immediately.
The solid fusion power cells. Without those cells, we'll all be powerless and at the mercy of Zurg. Star Command picked a fine time to send the new recruits. All right, you junior space rangers, listen up. Zurg is using the stolen battery cells to energize the secret valve. Our mission is to find his robots and make the secret valve.
Targets are worth more when they're with us. Yep.
Please stay solid. Your shield will be lowered automatically.
All right, Space Rangers, aim for the seas. Remember, the targets are worth more.
Attention, Space Rangers. Your space cruisers have been temporarily halted. Please remain seated. Your mission will resume shortly. Attention, Space Rangers. Your space cruisers will now be restarted. Prepare to resume your mission. You have saved our lives.
Mission accomplished, Space Rangers. It's been an honor serving with you. Check the status board to determine your rank, and don't forget to holster those blasters. Mission accomplished, Space Rangers. It's been an honor serving with you. Check the status board to determine your rank.
Space cruiser to the right. Good job, Space Rangers. Exit Space
Please watch the little ones and make them get away from any. We are now in route to Main Street, USA. On the way to Grand Canyon, Road. Please turn off all lights and cell phone lights. Try to photography and video lighting.
There you go.
To those who have just been aboard, welcome. The next leg of our journey will take us from the fantastic world of the future to the breathtaking beauty of nature's own design, the Grand Canyon. For your safety, stay seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the frame. Watch your children and no flash photography.
Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado, mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren y cuide a los pequeños. Por favor, no tome fotografías en clase.
wasn't always this way. Now, let's travel back in time. Way back in time. To the fantastic Land of the Dinosaurs. Returning to our own time and to Main Street Station, gateway to Disneyland. If you're leaving us here, stay in your seat until we come to a full stop. Remember to gather all your personal belongings and step carefully from the train. I'd especially like to thank those of you who've been with me for the Grand Circle Tour of Disneyland. We hope you enjoyed your travels with us and that you'll come back to ride with us again real soon. For those of you staying with us, we'll be on our way